The funny thing is, like as I said, if that objective marker wasn't there, we would have been driving through the city for like 20, 25 minutes. Trying to search the pizzeria. Is it that girl that like... Hello, how can I help you? Pizza delivery? I didn't order anything. I think I got it right. This is address on the recipe. Oh yeah, you are right. Just go to the park between those apartments next to me. In the park, but what about the payment? My friend is there, he has the money. It's pretty dark out there. Don't worry, he's waiting for you, just go. Bob can move, you can freeze. Okay. Okay, I got the rocks. To distract it. If needed. But yeah, my pregnancy so far has been going... Can I throw rocks at it? Oh. I get the hint, I get the hint. Not everything, yeah, I said not everything. Come Caleb, the most scary father of the year. Oh Caleb, you know what the future children, right? Prayers? Prohibitions? Fear? But as you can see, they prefer meat, so I fed them for you. Hey, welcome to my new 3 scanning games. And yeah, I do have more big breast outfits than only my main. I do have 5. And the thing of it is like, it started as a meme. Because basically, as I updated my model, people keep saying my breasts go bigger and bigger and bigger until my current, 2 goddess look I have. And I thought, why not take the meme and make it a reality? And I have now 5 outfits basically that have big breasts or big breast. My main look, as you have seen in an earlier 3 scary games, my V1 look. Technically my first look as I wanted to look as transgender. My brand new Vocaloid and my brand new Arcade since they involve me. And my alternate look of my version 2 look, and I might add Arcade Elise, as is my own guy. But also, but I do want to use that through videos, but do know they're not the original size, as they're supposed to be. Or my main size, these are meme size. If you want to know, yeah, I have display capture on, I know. As you can see, they are called like big breasts for a reason, but like they are part of like a meme group of like 5 outfits at this point. There might be 6, and I might leave it at that, or 7 if I do 2 goddess too. But yeah. Also, I don't know if you can see it, but like, I don't know if it's really visible. I think you can really see it here, but like, I'm also always surprised when my maternity band is like showing up. Like overthink. If you don't know how I usually dress, is like, I have my belly. I put on my bra, across my breast. After I like put on my bra and that sort of stuff, I usually first do my pants. Sometimes I don't, because after getting this belly thing. But I usually do a tank top, a shirt, and a blouse. I sometimes don't do, for example, like last Monday, I only had the dress on. So, but I usually do like, a top, shirt, or, sweater, and then thing. But doing this maternity band, well, like keeping that intact while doing that top and shirt is doable. I'm also recording this a day earlier than I normally do. Just today, as you can see, Thursday, because tomorrow I will be on the family weekend away. For when this releases, that will be last week. So I record this now, then I don't have to do it tomorrow. I have weekend off and that sort of stuff. And our first game, I finally decided to, download the game instead of playing it in the browser. It's Cop Can Move. And the idea behind this thing is that, like, as you can see, you can move. Like that the game gets scarier along the way. So Okay, I don't have to use my... Oh, hey! Hello! Are you hostile? I should be hostile. Wait, is this thing... Oh, it's tracking me with like the mouse at the top left. So is like the top left or not top left, top right indicates when it sees me? Or not? Where is it? Pop can move, you can freeze. Okay. Okay, I got the rocks to distract it if needed. But yeah, my pregnancy so far has been going. Can I throw rocks at it? Oh. I get the hint, I get the hint. My pregnancy so far has been going great. Like, as I said, tomorrow I turn 19 weeks pregnant. And such stuff. But... yeah, I haven't been, like, really the past few weeks busy with, like... my pregnancy, yeah. I said, like... I have a baby burn, but I have to get used to it in bed, you know, in life, and that sort of stuff. And my clothes are slowly not fitting anymore. And that sort of stuff, but general's been going great. And next week next week Friday from when this releases, I will learn what the gender is and how many I'm truly carrying. So once I don't know, I will tell you about that, but yeah. Flip breaker. Do I throw like... huh. Oh, I don't like this. Where's the breaker then? Oh, I froze. And as I said, can smell, hear, and move. Okay. But yeah, and this is like I'm looking forward actually, and I don't want to be with her actually because like of like our distant relationship. But like, hey, pregnant, be pregnant. I've like been pregnant before and that sort of stuff. Also, I want to talk about one thing. Can I like? Oh, I can take. Oh. I can take a candle with me. But I have been like also want to talk about. I have been in the past week especially busy with like my neopronouns, as in you know how I have my Preggo as like a pronoun. Well, originally I always thought of like. He doesn't like that. He doesn't like that. He doesn't like that. Duplicate. Oh wait, Kop is the monster. But like I have been like doing the neopronoun and like actually, you know, starting to work on like my pronation, like as in like, you know, how do you say that? You know, as you know how like she like have pronunciation as in like you know, she, her, or like that's her chair, herself, and that sort of stuff. I've been working on that. I haven't like really found that thing because like the thing is I just want to be called Preggo. But I can get the sense that like something like Preggo self, like that I've been talking about myself, is something that I want. And such stuff. Because I do think like, yeah, I can have like one pronunciation as like a whole group, like Preggo, Preggo, Preggo. You know? But okay, guys. I'm dead! I'm dead. And that sort of stuff, and I've been working on it, and originally like... Originally when I learned of neopronouns, I haven't really understood them well, because originally I thought, you know, it's a way to say I have these pronouns, and you know, I want to be pronounced like this. But as a friend told me, like, there aren't really like pronouns in the sense of like, you know, there aren't like pronouns in the sense of like, you know, only pronouns. There are people like that have a gender doesn't fit with like the society, genders. You know? As in some cases, like somebody that uses she, zim, and that sort of stuff. You know, they would rather use that, and don't want like the particular gender of like, you know, well, like he, him, or male, or non-binary, and that sort of stuff. And I can get that. I'm not freezing to that. I can get that, but like the thing is like, I didn't really ever thought about like taking pregnant as gender. Reach, smell, and hear. I can't freeze this round. But like, I haven't thought about taking pregnant as gender, but I think, you know, at this point I'm gonna take it. In sense of like, I feel like it fits me. You know what I mean? Like, if I have to describe myself, I am somebody who wants a big baby bump. I'm somebody who wants to walk around pregnant all day. And technically... You know, and technically be a pregnant girl all day. So... in theory... in theory, you know, I think you can starve. What? Can I starve now? Why can I starve all of a sudden? I probably shouldn't like eat this like directly. Okay, carrying thing causes me to starve. And that sort of stuff. I think like if people say like, that's the thing, I want to be called Preggo. And you know, and that sort of stuff. Like, I want to be called Preggo. I don't want to have a big baby belly all day. I mean, I'm still pregnant at this point, but... There's such stuff. And that sort of stuff. So if one thing fits me, you know, and that would be me, that would be like that pregnant trans girl. You know, having pregnancy as a gender. And I, like, now, when I say that a few times out loud, you know, it doesn't feel bad, but it feels right. If you get what I mean. Like, the thing is, I have, like, in the past year, as you know, throughout my EGS series, for example, been struggling with, like, you know, my identity. And I've also been a bit struggling in being confident about who I am. And that sort of stuff. I have been struggling with that a lot. And I think part of it, like becoming more confident in who I am. You know, becoming more confident in who I am. And, there are two more there. You know, I'm becoming more confident in who I am and showing that in the workplace. I think one part is like, you know... That is two more, so I need the other one, but I need... Like, it's becoming, like, acceptant with the fact that that is my gender. Like, that, you know, you get what I mean? No, I've done it. But, like, the thing is, like I said, I think if I want to be more confident in work life and real life, I have to accept that pregnant gender is my gender. And it is maybe something that you'd be like, Elise, you shouldn't be telling everything. And yes, but I think by telling and saying, hey, this is who I want to be, but this is something I can't, you know, be in reality or act like in reality and that sort of stuff. But it is there. I'm not going to ask you to accept it, but I'm going to ask you to respect it, you know, that it might be more openly accepted. So yeah, from nowadays, I have pregnant as gender. I don't know my pronouns yet. Preggo is, like, you can start with Preggo, but things like objective pronouns, I'm still working on that. So yeah, I wanted to say that, like, pregnant is my gender. Oh, now I can freeze again. So if you want to properly pronounce me, Preggo is the way to go. And if you want to properly ask stuff, you can always ask stuff. But yeah, I think I'm happy with... with Preggo as gender. And I am gonna just say it, I'm the pregnant trans girl. I identify as a pregnant trans girl, and that's who I am, and I'm happy with that. And I don't care if you don't like it, I'm happy with who I am. And I know I have people who support me and that sort of stuff. So... and that sort of stuff. But it's like... like as I said, I just get the spark of joy when I say I have pregnant, like, oh yeah, I have a preggo gender. Or a pregnant gender. I know I maybe, like, people do advise you if you take, like, neopronouns to, not, you know, not make it, like, common words because of that, but it is something I want. It's something that feels right. So, yeah, from now on days, I am Preggo Elise, the girl, like the Preggo girl with like a pregnant identity. And I have Preggo as pronoun. I do still accept they, and she, with like in that order, like, you know, they as like second, she as third. But I rather want to be preferred as Preggo. And that sort of stuff. And my gender is pregnant by these. It feels good. Like, it feels just right to do. I don't know, it just feels right to do. But yeah, by these, I have a pregnant gender. And my pronoun is Preggo. And I'm still working on that part as said, but like, feel free to ask stuff if you want to. You know? Like, feel free to ask stuff if you want to, but this is the thing that I wanted to say. Or, you know, to get to the gist of the story, because I can repeat things, but... Like, I can keep repeating things, but I think you get it. Like, I have neopronouns, and I have a different gender than what normal is in society, but I'm happy with who I am. What was that last thing? And that's my main story of today. There's 1, 2, 3, yeah. Oh, there was even one extra. And that sort of stuff. And of course, I'm pregnant, but yeah, the thing. Like as I said, now that I say like that I have a pregnant gender, and it is there, and that I'm accepting it. Like, Cop can die. Huh. Like, as I said, like, now that I accept it and it is there, I think I feel more confident as saying, you know, as I said, it is there. I'm not gonna ask you to accept it, but I'm gonna ask you to respect it. And that sort of stuff. Place battery. Huh. Why do I have to place the battery? Oh. 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 Oh yeah, that's my main story of today. Rob can smell. For every battery that I place, he can... He gets like a bonus. Can he now duplicate? Rob can see. The last one is he can duplicate, right? But yeah, I love the weirdness of my life. I think, like I said, like, I generally think I wasn't be able to, like, properly research what I want to properly research myself throughout my 16 to 18th. And that's the reason that I evolved into the pregnant girl that I am today. But... Oh, I misclicked! No, 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 no. Reina Rantarosi, na 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 na. It's so close. I was so close, god fucking damn it. But yeah, like as I said, because throughout my teenage years, I feel like I haven't really properly researched myself, which caused basically to say like, hey, you know, I don't know who I am, and I think that's involved into being the Preggo girl that I am today. But and that sort of stuff. But like as I said, I'm happy, and I think like by accepting it, being there, that like I'm gonna like show that so much in like searching for work and that sort of stuff. But maybe this was not the smart idea. I shouldn't be doing this. This like, but this is so fun. I want to complete it at least. And that sort of stuff. But yeah, like I said, it's all been going on since EGS 46, and I have like a way more planned still. Like this has been going on since 2025, technically in 2024. Can you like stop? Oh, he saw me! He grabbed me. Did you saw that? He didn't say that he could grab me. I am the Preggo girl with the big tits. I thought you're gonna seek or hear. Thing. And yeah, because like a goal of my integration work is to get more self-confident in work, and I think getting more self-confident in work is like part of like, you know, figuring out who you are. Because if you know who you are, and that is the main reason they want, or like at least my job coach wants me, like that's one of the main reasons that like my job coach wants me to be, you know, wants me to be more self-confident, because she always heard of like Elise says, like I say stuff like, I always say stuff like, you know, this person says I like this person thinks I am good at this. But never what I really want. Never what I want to be. Why does cop never stop pursuing? How do I lose this guy? I'm losing him slowly, but like... and that sort of stuff. So I think by like figuring out that identity, that like this identity was there, but it wasn't really like actively present because of the fear of judgment. But now I think now that I've learned to deal with like that fear of judgment basically, and such stuff, I think I've also started to learn to accept that like, yeah, my gender is there and it might be like a unique one, but it is who I am and I'm happy with that. So. We tried to grab me, it didn't work. How do I kill cop? How do I? Cop can't move. I love this. It is simple, but as you see, it's like simple, but funny. Like it's simple and lovely to do. Because like, it's just simple of like, you know, collect X, bring it to like Z, or you know, switch I, and there's like one enemy that you can see, but like, give him small bows, make him duplicate, you know, make him be able to hear, make him be able to grab you. Like I said with the last thing, I was nervous because like, I couldn't like lose him, so with that last chase where he was continuously behind my back and I had to get the last battery, I couldn't get him loose. And since I couldn't get him loose, you know, I had to make a choice. Do I risk going for the battery or do I call it like GG? You know? And that sort of stuff that makes you the real and makes like quick decisions is really lovely. But I have 2 other games to play, so let's head out to game number 2. What is Jiang Viet? Hold on. Wait, hold on. Is that Vietnamese? So, Vietnamese? Or how do you say that in like... Is that like Vietnamese or are they... Vietnamese. Apparently Chang Viet is Vietnamese. I didn't know that. Huh. And that is like then... An Arabic English... No. I meant to... I'm also not looking at multi-language. Like there's one behind my back, this Muling. But if I try to look it up, it's like multi-language. So... but yeah, welcome to game number 2. I didn't expect game number 1 to be that long. So, but this game is about, well, called Father. A possessive father with a family who like... thing, or it's a demo, and this one is called Family Isolated Under Father's Rule. You know, usually those cults that happen where like one person is a cult leader and people follow this. I think it's like that.
And my soul beheld this world, full of sin, and terror seized me heart.
On a British.
I shall not put my wife and my children to taste this accursed fruit, for it brings naught but ruin, and the perdition of the soul. Therefore we left the cities, to seek a pure land, where the voices of temptation are silent.
Yeah,
the great
gold.
Beast are absent.
I love how he has like that British accent, like the snare of the beast, the fractured length, the cursed abomination.
Well, in godliness, in labor, and in the fear of the Lord, far from the wicked world, which shall perish in the fire of his wrath.
Yeah, I saw this game look interesting. Preggo saw this game was interesting. There's an FPS counter at the top. Who are these people? Took us away from the world. How long as we kept pretending this is our home? You're not a father, you're a jailer. Why not your flock? You're not our god. You said they go strong, but I'm not alone in the dark. Always alone. That's a strong start. It just be like, oh, I'm God, you know, I am like the savior of our family. No, 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 no. My lord, you chose me to be the leader of my family. He gave me strength to lead him away from a world of lies and sin. I did not doubt when others turned away. I did not flinch when darkness surrounded us. You are with me, and I'm with you. My world is your will. My hand is your sword. No darkness shall enter my home. No evil shall stray upon our path. I stand firm like a wall. I am a father, and I am the keeper. So let it be. Amen. It's but your face is pale, are the nightmares upon you again? Such nonsense benefits a woman's tongue. I sleep at a righteous though both head. You give thanks to the Lord. Let us pray that the Lord may grant us strength for the coming day and not turn his face away from us. Winter is coming, we need to prepare firewood. Son, you're going to help me. Hooray, are we going to be in the woods? Not the woods, please, Caleb. John is too young to go there. The true man is not afraid of nature, but I've already prepared everything. All that remains is your job. We shall go together next time. Great. The woods, it will be better if you didn't go there at all, Father. Since that time, everything has become different. You don't talk nonsense, you're totally confused from idleness. Finish your meal and get to work on the dishes. Okay. Every righteous man must heat up his house somehow, my son. The hand that worked is blessed our labor's glory of God. What shall now a man should handle next? Let your hand go strong, strike through so our home may always be warm under God's roof. You try it yourself, my son. Give your daughter some guidance. This Preggo doesn't want to give her daughter some guidance. Or Preggo's daughter guidance. And well, you know we don't talk about what happened in the woods. Yes, Father, forgive me. Only God can forgive. Finish up here and go home to prepare for a prayer. I can run in this game. That's all? Yes, Father, I thought. Crooked, slanted, the length is uneven. How well do you think this will burn? It's hastily put together, splinters everywhere, everything is rushed automatically. Do you want us to be lit without any heat in the winter because of your laziness? Do you want mother to freeze? Now work like a man, not like a child who expects to be praised. Now go help your mother, maybe you'll be more useful to her. Where is the saw? Is the saw in the barn? It's also not here. Preggo is confused. Is this the saw? No. See, I should be here. What's the most logical? Take the card. You know, it's funny. I'm not religious myself and that sort of stuff, but I have been on a religious preschool and I know about the forbidden fruit. And most people, you know, point it as an apple in a tree. And it's funny that this game is heavily so far Christian inspired. And that thing is I go here into the woods. Okay, why can't I why can't I sometimes turn... Oh, it's because of the card. How do I put the card down? I would love to cut the tree down, but if I put this card I can do a lot, apparently, but... Or maybe I don't am where I'm supposed to be, you know. But why can I like nighttime, nighttime, nighttime? Okay, how do I put this stupid card down? How do I put this card down? How do I put this fucking card down? If I can put this... No, that's just sweet. If I can put this fucking card down, then I don't think we have like that much of a game. And even like this Preggo is even not that smart sometimes, but... It's a 30-minute game. Okay, this guy goes to the forest. Is it maybe because of the space that I entered the forest? Is it maybe the space? He looks at a white tree. Okay, look. Do I do it like... Come on, this... I have to do this like 3 times. I have to do this like 3 times over and over again. I don't want to do this game for now. I don't get it. Sometimes he gets it, but I'm not like in the green. Or maybe the green is like a power one. And such stuff. Where is the... These animations also, I get there are supposed to be heavy logs and that you couldn't carry them at all, but like, the fact that like you have such an animation to grab it up, and that he then like willingly be like, oh, I do this every day. How do I go home? Yeah, that was nothing. Gordon's standing here, right? You have to do everything in this house yourself. Go away, you damn spawn, you don't irritate me. Come on, move. Move nog met een whip cracks. The day of labor and labor not in vain. Time to join the family for supper. For God has made man a conscience, we give fear to beast. May no darkness creep into my soul, if the thoughts are pure and the heart is firm in faith. So. Go to hell, you can break my fate. Again a dream? You know what this feels like? You know those cartoons where like you see the protagonist be like, you know, doing this and the door falls over, you'd be like, huh. Down the red line we go. Hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our evening show, How to Ruin Your Family. The guest today is Caleb, a lover of comfort without a minute lease. He went further than anyone else at the city and took his family away. Where? Let's head to the middle of nowhere, far from civilization. Caleb, tell me, was it hard to decide to leave everything? Let's ask our dear guest. It's not difficult, he decided everything for us. I don't get this part. Caleb, do you really hate the warm bed and the fresh baked goods so much that you decide to create your own personal hell for yourself and your family? Is yours not in heaven? Let's ask the audience, would you like to live in heaven on earth? Where the main entrance is frozen goat cakes? Well then, Caleb, one final question. When you run from the truth, it still catches up, doesn't it? Truth, truth, truth. What a terrible stench. They better not clean properly again. Why does our house smell like rotten meat? And that's one thing. Besides, we haven't eaten meat for a long time, as you know. But I shall clean everything again now. Do me a favor. What kind of house is this? You can't bear to stay in. Which bucket? I still don't get like a bit of the story. Like it's religious, but is he like doubting his thing? Don't tell me I have to do this also. I'm gonna lie, I hate this. Like this goes way too slow. What where are the kids? Clean water is a blessing with it in the house, and for the spirit goes purer. As you say, John wants to talk to you. Please don't know me hard to him, he was so upset yesterday. You know better than me how cruel the world is. If he doesn't learn to be responsible for his actions and take a blow, what will become of him? He's still just a child. At this age, my father was beating me up for pulp for the slightest offense. And I mind you, you never raised a hand to my son, and you blame me for being cruel? I'll talk to him like a father to his son. I was already out of the house, but okay. Yes, father, I've learned my lesson in the as you said. Now the locks are evenly cut and neatly stacked. Not bad, at least this time one wasn't chaotic, but that's the reason to be happy. This isn't an achievement, but a duty. But I might even ask you something, father. What else? I've thought it over and we could get a dog. I could guard the house. I would clean up after her myself, honestly. We could play together and we'll have a friend. Son, a dog can be your friend. Animals don't have souls. Haven't you learned anything? I know, but go to the pen and wait for me there. It's time for you to grow up. No. Are you really gonna... But the knife was on the shelf. Everything was clean and she made you move somewhere. Why is everybody in this house trying to drive me crazy? I call that a pretty big knife. Where would that knife be? Like this? Like this is the point where I say objective markers would really help, but... But I told you to not touch my knife. But this is the only sharp knife in the house. Then go as sharp all the knives. But you told me not to set on some woman job. And now I tell you to do it. And throw out this stupid rags. God knows I tried to get you best as I could, but the paid words are useless here, you only stand actions. They will slay the goat, hold the knife. Aww. Why do you hesitate, my son? My father is looking as if he... The goat is a mindless beast, he knows no fear, no lord, no concept of sin, but flesh to feed us. Is that not so? A man does trample before larva, or if you ever become like a woman hiding behind the door. Wretched coward, this is kind of man the Lord will bless. A man does not tremble before flesh, for flesh is fleeting, and shall spend the night in darkness to learn there's nothing to fear. Father, don't leave me! Pray for the Lord, he will cry out to him. Father, someone is here. Father, he's here. He's watching his sin. John, why are you silent? Or does the night brought you to your giants? Is he gone anywhere? He's just hiding, testing me. Listen, he's punished. And you're not to let him out. Caleb, I ask you, go to bed, you shall learn his lesson tomorrow. And another dream. Son, where did you go? I'm pretty sure I found my son already. can't jump down. How sad. I find it like, I get the idea of like a religious family. Why does everything has to be a mini game? But like the thing, I get the idea of like a religious family and with like a controlled, you know, a controlled parent, but and that sort of stuff. But I feel like that, that the story is like everywhere. Maybe because it's a demo, but also not everything has to be a mini game. Like, I've played like 4 mini games already, or 5. Like, look at Escape the Backrooms, level 0. Like, the only real mini game you had there was like, you know, crossing across the line. I feel like the story is like all over the place. And the fact that, like, as I said, not everything has to be a mini game. You can also just cross the abyss without doing anything as player. Drop the Wood was a mini game. Slaughter. No, there was one more thing that was a mini game, and like now this. Am I gonna climb the ladder as a mini game? No, that not. Oh. We're learning, guys. We're learning. Huh. We're learning, guys. Not everything is a mini game apparently. Not everything. Yeah, I said not everything. Come Caleb, the most scary father of the year. Oh Caleb, you know what the future children, right? Prayers? Prohibitions? Fear? But as you can see, they prefer meat, so I fed them for you. Did you teach us the flesh is just flesh, father? But let me give you a choice. Do you want to take back the power? Prove that you are worthy? Well then, now you are in charge. The throne is empty. Will you not take the crown? You know, I look, I know I'm the Preggo girl, and I said that I have a pregnant gender and that sort of stuff, but I'm pretty sure I didn't give birth to, like, goats. And that sort of stuff. I have still a third game to play. Should I let Jonathan out? Why won't you leave us alone? Why do you have to interfere in our lives? What, take them from me? What do you think you are? Shut up, shut up, shut up. You don't understand anything. This is for their own good. I don't care. You won't be able to stop me anyway. Is that the original Caleb? And is this his imposter? Look. I know I'm a silly Preggo and that sort of stuff, and one with a weird, like, a unique identity. But I'm gonna state with what I said. I know it's a demo and that sort of stuff, and I know the story is probably explained in the full thing. I state with my 3 things. First, objective markers really help. Look at the wood section and that sort of stuff. I thought you had to park the car, didn't help. You could walk up to that one white tree and just press E, okay? You know, like an objective marker on that tree, for example, would help. And that sort of stuff. And I know if you put objective markers everywhere, that doesn't really explore and that sort of stuff. But it helps the average player. 2, I don't get the story. Yeah, it is like a religious man who took his family away out to the country yard to save them. But why the dreams? Why that beast? Like from the intro. And who was like the guy in the car? Was that the original Caleb? You know? Or... And third, not everything has to be a minigame. Chopping the wood doesn't have to be a minigame. Sawing the wood doesn't have to be a minigame. Crossing the abyss doesn't have to be a minigame. I get that you want to entertain your game and doesn't have always have to be blank, you know. But it doesn't have to be everything minigame. So, you get what I mean? Not every action has to be a minigame. So those are my points. Well, if you want to play it for yourself and experience it differently, make sure to check out the video, top of the video description down below. While you're down there, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and let's head out to our final game of today's episode. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I still didn't think that like game 1 and game 2 would be that big. Especially game 1, but yeah. Welcome to late pizza delivery. And the idea is simple, can you survive the night shift? There's a good ending and a bad ending. I want a 1 ending, whichever I get. So... Am I this fat? Look, I know that I'm pregnant, but like this fat, that I don't fit to the 1 door. How's the pizza making going? It's going alright. Not many people ordering this late, but I had some trouble with the oven, so I'm a bit behind. We've got 4 deliveries left tonight. Alright. Stay safe. Oh, yeah, see what they... Oh, do I get the drive? Let's go. Okay, I don't like this radio. Yeah, this is what I really like. Yeah, you know that at the bottom below my belly? Even you have arrived. Oh, I love it. You're late, I've been waiting the clock at the window. Sorry, we had a problem with the oven in the kitchen. Of a problem, I hope the pizza isn't burned, just give it to me already. Still fresh, I promise. Any chance for a tip? Tip for being late, you're lucky I'm not paying at all. Doing my job, sir. Then do faster next time, now leave. Oh, no, okay, where's my... I just want to say, where's my objective part? Because I don't remember where the pizzeria is. It doesn't say green or red, so... I don't like this radio station. I wonder what the bad or good ending will be. That is still be lost. Better be late, let me check. Server, you call the server will give you 12, but the price is 15. Take the 12 or take the pizza back and I'm talking. Okay. Okay, and just doing my job here as Preggo. You know, as pregnant girl. Expecting. You know, taking like a little bit of extra money from me and my child. No. You're late. Sorry that I don't fit through the door anymore. Probably are these 2 melons. Probably are these 2 melons that cause it. I don't think my belly is that big, but these 2 melons, huh. Sorry sir, I have to get out of the car. My melons, as you can see, my breast doesn't fit out. I am a silly player sometimes. Wait, that zat around... Oh, it's over there. I just already went, where did my meter go? Thank you, dear. You should be careful. People have been going missing around here lately. I'll keep my eyes open, thanks. You're an artwork, you take 20. It's very kind of you, thank you. Keep the chains as a tip, you need them more to do in the city. Appreciate that. Have a safe night. You too, dear. Be safe out there. The classic, oh, people disappear at night. It would be funny if this game would be like less than 10 minutes, you know? So that would be really funny. Like, I have 2 games of 30 minutes and 1 game of 10 minutes. Hello? What are you doing? Hello, can you hear me? La 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 la. Okay. I was about to say I missed a block, but... Is it in this book? Oh, there it is. See, luckily for the objective mark, I also would have been for 10 minutes. What was the woman talking about? Yeah, I don't know. The funny thing is, like as I said, if that objective marker wasn't there, we would have been driving through the city for like 25 minutes. Trying to search the pizzeria. Is it that girl that like... Hello, how can I help you? Pizza delivery? I didn't order anything. I think I got it right. This is address on the recipe. Oh yeah, you are right. Just go to the park between those apartments next to me. In the park? But what about the payment? My friend is there. He has the money. It's pretty dark out there. Don't worry, he's waiting for you. Just go. Yeah, how about no? Something is wrong, go back. The old lady, the old nice lady. The old nice lady, you know, the only nice person in this town. That's funny because often, like, you know, the nice people get killed because the nice people offer help, the nice people offer, you know, things, and the nice people are often the ones that fall victim. You okay, sir? It's about now, can we help you? El Tom wait here in the pizzeria. No ice, please come. Take over on our way. You're not calling, but... The good ending. Okay. I know it's like a game, but like... You're calling about the fact that somebody has pizza in their ride, or like ice in the tank, but the fact that you found that that body doesn't get like discussed, and the fact that your worker, you know, your employee is missing. You know, Cole, about the fact your employee is missing, the fact that you found that dead body, no, the fact that somebody without eyes is sitting in your pizzeria. None of those three? No. But I love it, like, even if it's like a silly little game, I love it. Because the thing is, you get to drive around, the objective marker really helped in the end. And that sort of stuff. And, yeah. As I said, it just falls as your typical general, you know, oh, stay safe, late night, horror. But, yeah. So, who knows? But yeah, this Preggo is gonna say, this was it. This was the new 3 scary games. If you like what you saw, the games can be played down below at the top of the video description down below. So if you want to support any of these developers, make sure to do. If you want to get the best ending in this game, I assume that you walk out of the pizza without calling help, going home, I assume, or something in the park that you stay there. But it's for you to figure out and that sort of stuff. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. I'm Preggo, Elise, your pregnant Vtuber transgender on the internet. Your goddess of reproduction, your goddess of fertility, your goddess with a little hunger. Yeah, I sometimes eat people. And that sort of stuff. But I primarily focus on horror and Project Diva content on my channel. So if you like that, make sure to follow. So make sure to follow and ring the bell so you can notify when I upload a new video. Otherwise, you can also join my Discord to the link tree at the bottom of this video description. I'm the most active there. So if you want to talk to me, be eaten. You know, be eaten by me. Talk to me, be part of my gaming community, or just stay up to date. That's also a good place. As I said, we have a spicy corner, we have a game corner, we have a VIP corner, we have everything in there. But I'm the most active there, so if you want to talk to me, that's your best place. Otherwise, there is also my other social there, in case you don't use Discord but want to stay up to date or support me a little bit more, for example, to Ko-fi and Patreon and that sort of stuff. So all linked at the bottom of the video description or find it all in my channel description. As said, I'm Preggo, your pregnant Vtuber trans girl on the internet with a hunger and that sort of stuff. And with that, I'll see you next week for a new 3 scary games. Until then, bye.